And I understand that we have a thing of posts. What I want to know, when you're on Instagram, do you have notifications set for when people post? Are you
16
scrolling
seconds.
Instagram? Are you looking at certain people's pages and not other people's pages? How are you doing it?
We were monitoring both sides of the conflict, and it's not just me. There are several people that would monitor. We'd all look together
I'm talking
collectively.
about the social media posts.
Correct. We were monitoring both sides. Part of my job is to mitigate violence. So as a conflict is occurring, we're monitoring both sides of the conflict. So when we see, it's a constant job of monitoring, to where if I see YFN down on Cleveland Avenue, which a bunch of assault rifles, probably not great. So we need to monitor constantly to say, okay, we need to get marked units down to Cleveland to mitigate that. So we're constantly, I have a unit that I work with. Everybody was involved in the wiretap, the investigation. So everybody was tuned into what was going on.
Who's in that unit?
I mean, the gang unit, there's a bunch of people. I couldn't tell you give you a roster at that time. It's changed, but.
Okay, well, if we had reports, could we know who was on that unit? Since
They
it
wouldn't.
changed.
I don't know anybody in our gang unit that would give you a report of every social media post they screenshot.
Okay, well, I didn't ask if anyone in the gang unit would. I asked if you did. Did you write a report about exactly which users you were following to pick up specific posts?
Mr. Shart, you've asked me that before, and I've told you I've compiled every user you see in the folder is who I was monitoring.
Okay, and
You
what
didn't
about
monitor
other-
anyone else.
Is there no one else that you were monitoring that's not in the folder?
That folder pretty much covers a whole lot of people.
Okay, and we just take it from you. No reports.
Whether you have all the posts, that I captured. They're in a folder, gathered collectively, organized in a folder for you. So I don't know what, do you want a list of screen names that were
Just
captured?
want documentation of the work you did.
It's documented in a folder that was served in Discovery.
Some of those posts that you deemed relevant are actually lyrics to songs, correct?
I'd have to see what you're referring to.
Could you Ms. Knight, could you display 471 VV? 471.
W's in the chat for Jim M gifting 5 membership. Super nice. And very handsome doggo.
Okay. This is Mr. Nichols, Comarvius Nichols, right?
Correct.
Okay, and 471 VV is exactly how the state has put this into evidence.
Correct.
All right, and we're going to get back to exactly what this is in a little bit.
Correct.
But those words, what you saying, I run with cold-blooded killers, okay? When are you saying that you collected this?
Probably 2 days or a day or two after the murder of Mr. Drinks.
Okay, and those words, those were written by Mr. Nichols?
No, it's a song by NBA Youngboy that he chose those words to put on the post 2 days after Mr. Drinks was killed.
He chose those words?
So what this is it's an Instagram story, and you can select a song and which portion of that song. You can select anywhere from 10 seconds to 30 seconds, and you select that, and you can overlay it onto your story. That's what was done here.
Those words?
Mr. Nichols made the social media post, and in the post, he picked this song to accompany his
All
post.
right, you know what? We're not going to get back to this. Let's deal with this right now. Mr. Kokomo, if you would.
Play the whole exhibit. She took the screenshot at that part. She is so resistant.
Okay, Your Honor, may Mr. Kokomo approach?
Yes.
Play the whole video. It has all the lyrics over the screen as they're playing. She chose to screenshot the lyrics at that part And then she just doubled down and made it seem like he put those words and chose that specific little bar.
Start from the beginning. Go.
Show the lyrics on the screen. I'm gonna have to mute it, but I'm sure we'll see the lyrics this time playing on the screen. This is crazy. They've weaponized Instagram in such a deceptive way throughout this trial. This is done for me. She's absolutely not credible after this. She doubled down and stomped her feet that he chose these words.
We're gonna hear the audio.
We can.
I mean,
No, we're gonna see the words
you
on the
read-
screen.
Yeah. So that is a screen. Oh.
Now you're doing it.
Okay, Mr. Kokomo, I think the witnesses had sufficient time to view it. So thank you, Mr. Kokomo.
She knows
You
she's trying to
recognize
correct it.
what's been marked as 60 VV.
Yes, it's a video of his story in its entirety.
Okay, and is that the way you saw it on social media?
It was both a video that was submitted in discovery and a photo that was submitted. The relevant portion of that would have been relevant to our investigation was that you're posting a video the day after somebody's murdered in your presence.
We haven't even gotten there yet. Do you recognize
Yes.
that video? Okay. Your Honor, I would move to admit DS 60 into evidence.
Admit it,
Permission to publish.
you may. Yes.
Panic. You're ruining my. He's laughing. You heard Shart laugh? He's like, yeah, that is you're ruining my case. So if you guys didn't catch it, I saw someone say, she's worried her face was going to be shown. No, as soon as Kokomo showed her the video, you hear her ask, is the audio going to be played? No, she realized that the point of this exhibit is to show the full video with all of the words, the lyrics from the song, scrolling on their own as the song plays in the background of this Instagram stories post. And then she goes, oh, it's a screenshot. And then Shart was like, hey,